Hey guys, so I know the content has been a little bit slower than usual. Sorry, morning sickness has been kicking me in the ass lately. So, yeah, I'm trying as best as I can. I know that some stuff is coming out like every other day, but we'll see. I'm still trying to do it every day, but it turns out like every other day. But anyway, so in the last episode, they all went to was it prom? I don't think it was prom. It's something similar to prom, some high school dance thingy. It was a spring dance thing or whatever, because I want to say she was a spring queen is what her title was. But anyway, so Karen dropped out as being in the running for spring queen, which was actually Kelly who did it in her spot. But anyway, she dropped out, and because she wanted Imogen to win so she could play a prank on her and do like a Carrie thing, but instead of blood, they were going to do red paint. But that didn't exactly happen because I'm just going to call the bad person A because I'm just assuming that's who it is. So A killed, well, okay, so here's another thing. I need to learn sometimes not to read people's comments on video. I want to read people's comments on videos because I want to see, like, of course, like, what's going on. But with some shows, especially suspenseful shows, I need to learn not to necessarily read the comments until I'm done with the show. Because I thought that Karen and Kelly did another switcheroo, and I thought Kelly was the one that ended up getting killed. But then everyone in the comments was like, no, it was Karen, so... Okay, so there's that. It would have made sense if they would have done a last minute switcheroo because they did a switcheroo earlier in that episode. But anyway, so I guess Karen's dead. And yeah. Anyway, if you want to check out this episode completely unedited or get early access for the next ones, please feel free to check out my Patreon in the link in the description below. But yeah, let's go ahead and jump into this episode. Imogen! Well, at least they know that it wasn't, like, them, right? Because they were all standing there.
I've never seen a dead body before except online.
The sound, it wasn't like in the movies. Her bone.
Imogen, what the hell happened? What did you see?
I don't know.
Oh, they didn't even see her?
Karen up in the rafters.
She was the only one who saw?
She had a bucket.
Like in Carrie?
And there was someone else. What happened? Some kids got hurt? How many?
Just one.
A student died. Shirley, put on the news.
Oh my God.
But yeah, she's not freaking out. Like, any other kid, I'd be like, or they'd be like, oh my gosh, you know, blah, blah, no way.
Poor girl. And her family.
So all of the moms should be suspicious.
Did something happen?
That's a mom reaction right there. I was waiting for something like that.
The guy in the mask that Imogen saw, that we've all seen.
You guys, what if Karen didn't frame us?
What do you mean?
I mean,
No
we
shit.
assumed Karen put the razor blades in her shoes, the rat in her bag, but
Karen was a bully, just like the text from A said. Imogen
Why are
saw
you
her up in the
believing
rafters
some
with a bucket.
random murderer?
And when Sheriff Beasley and the cops find it up there, they'll assume that Karen was planning to pull a Carrie on you and she fell.
if we do what A asks, maybe it'll all be okay.
When has that ever worked out?
But she wrote the letter A in her own blood on the bathroom wall.
Are you sure that
Oh my
she did
God.
that, or do you think that
A
A
red
put the
was
A
on
on
her
the wall?
posters. But I need to find out what this Y2K party was.
I could see Karen
How
and
these
A
things
being
are
like
connected. A, my mom, Karen.
in cahoots,
If they are.
and then A killed Karen.
I know how little the words I'm sorry can mean at a time like this, but I'm sorry.
You're right. Those words don't mean anything coming from you.
Kelly, can I show you something?
I mean, I kind of get it, but then I kind of don't.
Karen
like, Imogen didn't really do
came
anything.
over.
Are you out of your mind?
Or
Imogen?
Kelly and A are in cahoots. I could see that. Maybe Kelly secretly hated Karen.
Guys,
He claims you stole his phone, Miss Adams. Is that accurate?
I mean,
Yeah.
I took it away from him.
And then one of you, or both of you, or all of you, then took that footage and made some kind of fake campaign video to humiliate my daughter, correct?
We
Yeah.
we only did it because Karen bullied us first. We were trying to get her to stop.
That's not a
But we're
great
sorry.
like reason
We
to
all
do
are
something though.
so sorry.
When you are the only person who saw that, and we've spoken to many students, and none of them mentioned a bucket. But they all talked.
My thing is like I get that Imogen was the closest one, and so she was really able to see it. But no one saw a bucket or the man. Like no one else.
We're done. We aren't saying another word without our
Lawyers or
lawyers
your
present.
parents. Yep.
Or at least our parents.
That's
Yep.
certainly a prerogative.
I say that all the fucking time. They shouldn't be questioned about something like that. Especially they ruled it as suicide, so they shouldn't be questioning them anyway.
You should lawyer up. Because I'm going to do everything in my power to open a criminal investigation against you five.
Okay, but you have nothing on them. Well, except for the video thing. But like, really, if you're gonna if you ruled Karen's death as a suicide, then they have nothing to charge them with.
Razor blades in some girl's shoes? That's assault.
It would be if I'd done it.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't.
Can you prove that? Sit down, Misty Copeland.
Can you prove that she did do it? I mean, I guess she's a lawyer, so she knows, but
Imogen's mother just killed herself. What's your excuse?
We
again,
didn't
another
think-
person
Clearly
who
not.
didn't kill themselves.
No more working in that movie theater. Was that the only copy?
Yes.
That's a lie.
Thank God.
If I was a sheriff, I'd be more mad at the Tyler guy than them.
That it's all our daughters?
Millwood's a small town. Millwood High's a small school. It could very well be coincidence, Dee.
Either way, it's our daughters
I
we
don't
need to be
really believe in
worried about right now.
coincidences.
Our daughters shouldn't be the only ones in the crosshairs. That boy
Tyler.
should also be held accountable.
Exactly, that's what I was saying.
To be blunt about it, the other dancers don't feel comfortable around you.
Have they ever?
Please, Farrah.
True.
I'm sorry, but you no longer have a place in my class. Gather your
that
belongings
sucks.
and excuse yourself.
Then screened it at a movie theater in a premeditated attack on my daughter.
You interrogated our daughters without us present.
Yep.
Borderline harassed them.
Yep.
Both of you. You shouldn't even be in charge of this investigation,
Correct.
Tom.
But
He shouldn't
we're
be.
working with outside law enforcement as well.
Where?
Yeah,
I don't see
exactly.
anyone. If you're lying, we'll sue.
We'll sue you and your daughters right back, Ms. Bryant.
Gentlemen, please.
Can't we
For
just
what?
Talk about
It makes
this
no
civilly.
fucking sense. It doesn't matter if he's a sheriff or not. He shouldn't be investigating that. She has a point. Like, I didn't even think of that.
Well-
She was separated from the two of them. I could see her, like, really actually not liking Karen. Why is she wearing heels? I mean, most women, I guess, would wear heels. I don't. Like, all of my shoes are either tennis shoes or Vans, so they're quiet when you're trying to be sneaky. Let's see, if it's a big dude, I could see it. I could see it being the sheriff. Although, why would the sheriff kill Karen? Although, he is kind of fucked up in the head.
Someone needs to answer for my daughter's death. You understand that, right?
Not if you
But I
rolled it
want
as
it to be the right
suicide.
people. I just want them punished to the fullest extent of the law.
Or say
Tell the
won't be.
truth in front of the
They,
disciplinary
none
committee.
of this makes any
That Adams
sense
and
in the
Hayworth
eye of the
intended
law.
to do harm to my daughter, that was their specific intent.
If you try to take this shit, even if he tries to take this shit to court, what judge in their right mind would side with him? because it makes no sense.
A couple of deputies came by earlier today. If they get a hold of it, that flash drive would be pretty damning evidence against you.
But he has it, of course.
Don't worry. I found it before they could.
Thank God. Can I have it?
Oh, it's not here, it's at home. If you want, you can come over tonight and grab it.
I don't like that guy.
Tabby organized a screening. That makes them a lot more culpable. We're all headed for an iceberg, but we can dodge it.
By turning on our friends.
Yeah, but are they our friends?
What's the problem, Henrata?
I think we all felt guilty. Imogen, no one was kinder to Angela than your mother. She was the best of us. Yeah, she was just a lost soul.
You sure about that?
I didn't fail my drug test, Sean. I've never even tried drugs.
Noah.
I'm gonna tell you a secret. That
Did you
no
take
one
the
else
blame for
knows.
someone else?
I was covering for my mom.
Oh.
They were her drugs, not mine.
Hold up. You took the rap for your mother?
I didn't have a choice.
She would've lost her
everything.
job.
What kind of mother does that to her own daughter?
Because there used to be these incredibly cheap, super
He put something in the
popular
line, didn't he?
pulp novels published in Italy. We could watch Profondo Rosso, aka Deep Red.
Nice.
Argento's masterpiece.
So what he gets for being creepy.
What are you doing here?
I'm so sorry, Mrs. Beasley.
How dare you? Do you not have an ounce of shame? You burn in hell for what you did to my sweet Karen. May your child be taken from you the way you took mine from me.
Mama.
Shit.
Now give me that flash drive.
Why?
So I can flush it down the toilet.
I don't know if I would flush it down the toilet. I would, like, smash it into a million pieces and burn it and then maybe bury whatever's left.
I'm sure they feel awful.
No. Not yet.
I think Kelly's in on it or
But
something.
they will.
The disciplinary committee meeting has been postponed to a later date.
Why?
Why?
What happened?
They're good girls. They made a mistake, but they're good girls. Unlike
Them?
Why'd she do that? Save us. Why the change of heart?
She's not a monster. And I bet she feels
Hold up
just
on
as
that
awful
right
as we do.
now. Hold on. There's probably another plan that she's got going on or something.
Maybe it's over.
Got it. It's only the 3rd episode.
Your mom feels guilty enough to visit the place where Angela died. It can't be a coincidence. What aren't they telling us?
Mm-hmm.
Thanks for telling Clanton the truth about Karen. Why she was up there.
Yeah, but it was like Kelly's idea.
Imogen?
It was my idea.
Oh, okay.
To pull a Carrie. No, Kelly, it is not your fault. I promise you.
Still feel like Kelly's in on it with A or something.
Is everyone seeing what I'm seeing?
Well, at least no one died in this episode. That we know of. I do think Kelly's in on it. Because there's some things that don't quite add up. She could be innocent, but I don't know if I would say she's like A, but I feel like maybe she's in on it with A. So, and mainly because like it looked like her and her sister were so close, but I think in actuality, they probably weren't as close as everyone thought that they were. So, yeah, that's so far my prediction is that Kelly's at least in on it. But yeah. Anyway, if you want to check out this episode completely unedited or get early access for the next one, please feel free to check out my Patreon and the link in the description below. And if you will for me, please like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you in the next episode.